Hi there, Sagittarius. Welcome to your December 2025 General Tarot reading. Thank you so much for coming back to the channel, Sag. So we are going to do a reading here for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, please take what resonates, leave what doesn't, my friends. Of course, the best way to get a clear and accurate reading for yourself is by booking a personal. The link to do that is just in the description box down below. Remember that time is fluid, okay? So this might resonate with the future, it might resonate with now, it might resonate with a little bit in the past. But please leave a comment and let me know if this makes sense to you. Okay, Sagittarius, what do we have going on for the remainder of December and moving into 2026? Alright, Sagittarius, we have the Temperance angel here that's coming in to bring balance to something here, okay? Temperance shows up when it's bringing balance to something, when it's bringing equilibrium, when it is balancing something out. This might be an influence of spirit guides as well here, okay, with the Temperance angel. With the Magician coming out underneath and Justice, you might be manifesting justice for something, or you might be, there might be some justice and some balance coming in after some sort of manipulation, okay? This can be looked at in a few different ways, Sagittarius, but I feel like whatever it is here, there's an emphasis on balance being brought back to something here, okay? With the Magician in the middle, it's kind of saying you might have all the tools to bring something back into balance, or the universe might be working on your behalf here, okay? Something could be involving things of legalities with the Justice card coming out here, but either way, something's going to be balanced back to fairness here, and this is angelically guided with the Temperance as the overall energy here, okay? With the Chariot and the Ten of Swords, I feel like you're going to be able to move forward after possibly going through a really difficult time here. Ten of Swords is about being backstabbed, possibly being betrayed, feeling like you are at your wit's end here, okay? But the Chariot is in front here, okay? This could have to do with a vehicle, or this could be about finally being able to move yourself forward here into a fast forward position. I feel like after a long time of possibly doing some introspection and going within and feeling really burdened and defeated, something is approaching you quickly here. There's news that's coming in quickly. With the Knight of Swords and the Page of Swords coming up here, there is something that is approaching you really, really fast, okay? This could be fast news. This could be maybe even someone with some sort of reckless behavior here, but I feel like news is approaching the Hermit here quickly, okay? So whether or not you are the Hermit or the Hermit is somebody else here, there's news that's coming in to balance out some sort of backstabbing, some sort of betrayal, and allow you or other people in this scenario to move themselves forward here, okay? All right, I want to get some clarification on this Knight of Swords here for Sagittarius, clarifying, oh, okay. All right, we have the Eight of Cups and the Four of Wands here, okay? You could be walking away from a partnership, you could be walking away from a home, you could be walking away and moving into a harmonious time here with the Four of Wands here. This could be involving a partnership or a home or a stability or a community, but it's interesting because this Eight of Cups is walking away, and it's like they're walking away into this kind of crossing the finish line energy here, okay? This could have to do with a partnership with a King of Cups, or people that you work together with, either in a family or a partnership. King of Cups is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy, okay? It doesn't have to be those signs. This could be a community, a group of people here, okay? Yeah, somebody is walking away from some sort of collaboration with a King of Cups, or something to do with the King of Cups and a group of people. With the Death and the Nine of Swords coming out here, there could be an actual death, or there's a complete ending and a transformation to something that has kept someone in a lot of worry. This is definitely about your overall happiness here, your community, your groups, your home here, okay? Something's being balanced out, but I feel like it's so that someone who is backstabbed and betrayed here can move forward, okay? With this Knight of Swords and Page of Swords, there's definitely news that is rushing in to communicate a transformation with the Death, rushing in to communicate to communicate either a death or a complete end to something here, okay? There's really, really fast approaching news that is happening here, and I feel like this is after a long time of introspection here, okay? So something is at a breaking point, something is at a major transformation, definitely. And it's going to enable you to find the strength to walk away and move forward. The Ten of Swords here, it looks like a difficult card, but it's actually like there's nowhere left to go but up in this energy here, okay? And with the Chariot, with the light and the dark here, it's like this energy is actually balancing out the light and the dark within someone else here, okay? It's initiating a movement forward, it's initiating a drive, and there's a lot of fast forward energy of news, finding out news, someone delivering news. People are finding out something here about a death or about a transformation that's going to allow you to walk away from something and transition into a new space of your life here that's going to be a lot more balanced, okay? I hope that's making sense, Sagittarius. I hope that it's resonating. Let's take a look at your oracle cards to end off your reading here. Of course, guys, please remember that these are general readings, okay? So if you want to dive deeper into your own energy, into your own personal life, it's always best to book a personal reading, and then I can go in a lot more in depth into something here, okay? Messages for Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius, so overall it's talking about knowledge on the bottom of the deck here, okay? You might be a channeler, or you might be really receiving messages from spirit here with the knowledge. Something is coming down into the crown chakra and it's getting absorbed here, okay? You could have knowledge to share, you could have news to share, or you could be learning something here, downloading something, getting intuitive hits as you move forward here, okay? We have right order and rejuvenation. Something about your home, something about your living situation needs to be put into the right order, and we did keep seeing that Four of Wands pop out here, Sagittarius, okay? So I feel like something is going to be made right, something's going to be put in a right order, and it's going to be a rejuvenation for you. The Temperance Angel and rejuvenation is kind of almost, I like to see it as the same card, okay? Because something's being healed, something's being rejuvenated, something is being divinely led and guided here, okay? With fairy magic and mediumship, your guides want you to tap into your spiritual abilities, tap into the spiritual realm, tap into the higher vibrational aspects of the things going on around you here, okay? They're saying that your innocence is recognized in a situation here, okay? And that makes sense because the Ten of Swords is a very difficult ending or a difficult card here, okay? So with fairy magic, mediumship, and innocence here, if you're hanging on to any guilt or anything like that, your angels are kind of advising you to let that go and listen to your intuition, tap into the spiritual aspects of your life, especially with Temperance Angel there here, okay? There's a huge connection to angelic guidance, deities, stuff like that here, okay? So I might be connecting to a very spiritually awakened individual, but there's something about your home here or your stability that is going to be rejuvenated and set right after possibly a very difficult ending here, okay? That's what I have for you, Sagittarius. I hope it resonated. I hope it made sense to you. Please feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. But this is where I leave you, Sag, so I will see you again in 2026. Much love.